Well, it is that time of the week. It's Tuesday, and this is the Show Me the Money call with Mr. T here at Team Effort Network. We are going to get this call started in just a minute, but first, we're going to let everybody who's on the line introduce yourself. Tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
Dr. Brothers, Houston, Texas. H-Town.
All right. Great. Texas is in the house. My grandma just got back from Texas. Great to have her back, but I'm glad she got out to visit that wonderful state. Always great to have the Brazos in the house. Woo-hoo. Who else is out there? Well, it looks like we're going to go ahead and get this call started. I am Nikisha Melford. I'm calling from the Bay Area here in Northern California. I am always so excited about this call because it puts you in the right place at the right time. And, I mean, it's just so amazing what we have in our hands. We're running with it, and we're running hard for a reason. But we're going to get to that later. I'm going to introduce somebody to you who has so much wonderful experience, very useful experience in this industry. And we all pull from him because he's generous that way, but because he knows this industry, network marketing. Mr. T is somebody who has won awards putting together these huge organizations of just hot and ready people to go out there and get it done. And he's doing the same exact thing here in Team Effort Network. He's a wonderful leader. He's an amazing leader. He's an amazing friend, husband. He has children. And, you know, he is a product of the product just like we are. And we look forward to his leadership in the company. It's just so amazing to be able to work with him. He is very, very knowledgeable about the product, about the compensation plan. He's put together money systems himself. He's put together network marketing systems. And before I get ahead of myself, I'm going to go ahead and turn you over into the hands of Mr. T. Mr. T, are you out there?
Yes, I am. Nikisha, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir. Go right ahead.
All right, folks. Thank you so much for that warm introduction. Nikisha, one of our leaders out in Northern California, holding it down, doing a fantastic job. Folks, I want to welcome you to the Show Me the Money call. On a Tuesday evening, I'm calling in from Denver, Colorado, folks, and I'm telling you, the news is spreading. The testimonies from the East Coast to the West Coast, from the North to Houston, Texas, and I know Dr. Brazel was excited about some of the testimonials that are coming from his part of the country, and look forward to hearing about those. But I tell you, folks, everybody's getting back from school, or getting back from vacation. The kids are getting into school. We have even some of our team members going to college, and now is the time where everybody is sort of settling back into their groove and getting ready for the fall months and the winter months, and now it's high time for network marketing. So I'm telling everyone to get ready, start sharing the word. Let's take it up a couple of notches. Because we have some exciting things coming down the pipeline. I'm not at liberty to share some of the information yet from corporate, but be looking forward to some enhancements here and there. And I can tell you the delivery times of our sprays are simply phenomenal. I'm telling you, folks, I had one time where the car, you know how you see a transaction come through on your account, and it literally showed pending. And I got a ring from the UPS guy at my door, and I'm like, okay, that's not my 10 sprays, because it's still showing, folks, my charge was still showing pending, and the sprays has showed up. That's how quick our sprays are coming to us from the East Coast to the West Coast. I'm telling you, it's just been real impressive. So I want to definitely give some big kudos out to Mel and Amy and the rest of the staff for improving our shipping times, because that is so important. And I know Mel and Amy put a lot into making sure that happens. So wanted to highlight that also. Please make sure to register for the East Coast Regional in D.C. next month. It's going to be an exciting time, and you do not want to miss. What I want to do right now is actually turn it back to Nikisha. And before I do that, I just want to give all of our brand new people a quick little outline of how this call is going to go. I'm going to bring Nikisha back, one of our leaders, West Coast, doing a phenomenal job. Everybody loves it when she breaks down these products. So I'm going to have her come back, talk a little bit about the products. I'm going to get the mic, share a little bit about the money. Then we're going to have one of our East Coast leaders, Demita Joe Johnson, come to the line and share some information with us. And Dr. Brazel from Houston, Texas, is going to help us close it out. So without further delay, Nikisha, come to the line and break down these amazing products for us, girl.
Woo, yes, indeed, Mr. T. So, listen, it is always such a pleasure to come on this call and share information. It's actually an honor to share information about these products because I was one of those people, I always shied away from sales jobs, sales careers, because it just wasn't me. But I can tell you, doing this business and talking to people about the products, it does not feel like sales. It is not sales. I'm sharing information with people, and I find myself in the most random situations talking about these spray vitamin products. It's just so amazing, the power that's packed into these products. And listen, they work. The products that we're talking about here are intraoral sprays. But I like what Mel says, and he means it when he says it, is that the number one product in Team Effort Network is the people, the lives that these products and this compensation plan changes. It is very real. And you're going to hear a little bit more about the compensation plan because this is the Show Me the Money call. But let me tell you a little bit about what's behind, the power behind that compensation plan, these amazing intraoral spray products. We have 5 of these Paramount sprays, and then we have this amazing drink called Trim by 10, and I'm going to get into that a little bit more in just a second. So the thing with intraoral sprays is that it's a doctor's best kept secret, okay? I've been hearing about, infusion treatments and how it's revolutionizing the health and wellness industry. And there's a few doctors who have put together this company, and they're going out to people's homes, and they're getting these infusion treatments of vitamins, and people are getting results right away, and they feel great. However, they still don't have the best delivery method, which is what we have. And that's why we're here on this call. Intraoral sprays gives you 98% absorption of the ingredients that's contained in the sprays. And I'm going to tell you, we have the highest quality ingredients in our sprays. The ingredients are all natural. You don't have to worry about anything that's synthetic combined in the formulation of these sprays. You just know that what you're getting is your daily preventative nutrition and the absorption rate, which is the power behind the results that you get. It's amazing. It's phenomenal. So 20% absorption with pills. If your body is all geared up to draw that much absorption from the pills. And, I could go on and on and on about the other absorption methods, but most people have experience using pills. And let me tell you, it just doesn't cut it. It doesn't come close to the absorption you get with intraoral sprays. Now, that aside, 5 of these Paramount products, the first being D-Power. D-Power is so amazing. And keep in mind, all we're talking about here is basic nutrition. And it's amazing what your body does with that basic nutrition that it was designed to work off of. Now, D-Power contains the sunshine vitamin vitamin D3, and vitamin E as well. And combined, those 2 ingredients are so powerful that, pretty much everybody that I know who used D-Power has a super testimonial, myself included, my son included. It's just amazing. And I forget all of the things that vitamin D3 helps with. So when somebody shares with me, I go, oh, yeah, that's right. And then I'm able to share that with somebody that I talk to, on the street or in my daily commute. It's just so fantastic that way. But vitamin D3 deficiency causes so many conditions and other things that, it's just really imperative that you get it into your system, and you get it into your system on a daily preventative basis. And what better way than the best way to get it in there, which is intraoral spray. And that's what we're talking about here. So that's vitamin D3 in our D power that is so, so amazing. Our second spray is B Boost. B Boost is amazing in its formulation of simply B3, B6, and B12. And most of us are familiar with B12, B6, and B3. But, you know, a lot of people out there are trying to use energy drinks. I know, like, former athletes that use energy drinks, and it's just, I mean, it's sad that people turn to energy drinks and some people actually abuse them when you have something like B12. It's all natural, and it gives you a sustainable boost that your body needs, and it'll carry you through your day. It'll give you your energy, and it gives you that energy in a natural way, and you're taking care of your organs in the process. You're taking care of your brain. You know, you're hardwiring your brain. So that's our B Boost. It does a whole lot more. I can't go into everything that it does, but that's our B Boost spray. All natural ingredients, the best value you can get in any product. Now, our third spray, Super 10. Super 10 is pretty amazing. It has 10 powerful superfoods. And it contains acai berry, maki berry, goji berry, and I could go on down the list. But what you really need to know is that these ingredients on their own, they are known for so many amazing results that I can't believe that all 10 of those ingredients are combined into one product. So when you get these sprays and you try them, you have no idea the value that you're getting when you purchase these sprays and you use them. And it's just amazing. You can't put a monetary value on the results that you get for your body and your mind, your health. Your health is your wealth, as they say, and it's so, so true. Now, our fourth spray is Cell Energy. Cell Energy, you know, is so amazing. It contains glutathione, which is the number one most important molecule to have in your body. Every cell needs that glutathione, but there's hardly an individual on this planet who's aware of glutathione, let alone who's actually using a supplement. So the best thing you could do today for your health's sake is to get on a glutathione supplement. And we have the best here in Team Effort Network with our Cell Energy. Now, this spray also contains alpha-lipoic acid, which is the number two most important molecule that you have. I mean, don't you just love Mel and Amy Gill? I think they're brilliant. I am so appreciative that they had this dream to bring these products to the market, and they followed that dream tenaciously, regardless of the naysayers. And it's just so amazing that they were able to do this. And I really thank God for them each and every day. It's just so, so amazing. Now, also in that Cell Energy spray is resveratrol, which is a natural anti-aging component, and it contains a natural caffeine. Combined together, all these four ingredients give you better immune health and so, so many other benefits. So that is a Cell Energy spray. It does a whole lot more, and I can't even go into it. There's a time to do it justice. But I'm going to tell you about our fifth spray. Our fourth spray, I was right the first time. Our fifth spray is Slim by 10. Slim by 10 is probably the most, I think it is because I've used it and I know this for a fact. It's the most terrific weight loss management tool that I've ever seen or heard of. Number one, because it's all natural, contains all natural ingredients. It contains ingredients that have proven results behind it. A lot of research has been done. It's verified by physicians and other medical professionals. But I didn't need all of that to know that because I got some major results using the product. So it contains Garcinia cambogia and Caralluma fimbriata. Those two are the number one and number two appetite suppressants that you can source. And it contains African mango. African mango does quite a few things, actually, when I did a little bit of research. But what I like about African mango is that it shrinks your waistline, and I really love that. Now, it also contains a green tea extract and a green coffee extract. And those two ingredients burn the fat like crazy, but we also know that green tea extract is a powerful antioxidant. So, when you talk about Swim by 10, there's also other health benefits that go along with it. But that's the amazing thing about natural ingredients, is that you can expect more from them. And I think that we're all blessed to be in a position where we have our hands on these products. So those are our 5 intraoral sprays. And, I think, I'm not going to go on because I could go on and on about this spray. So I'm going to move on to our Trim by 10. A Trim by 10 is this amazing product. It's not a spray. It's a drink. You mix it in water, you drink it, and you go. And it's that simple. My son was able to use it. You put it in a water bottle, shake it up, drink it, and you go. You make it work. And it's so easy to make it work. You don't even have to make it. It just works. It's easy. It's convenient. It's effective. It's simple. And I could say the same thing about the sprays. That's just what they are. Now, the Trim by 10 contains 8 powerful ingredients. 4 of those are combined in a proprietary formulation that we call TAG. TAG stands for Team Effort Ancient Grain. Now, what you need to know about that is that nobody else in the world has this. Nobody else in the world can tell you about it except for us, because Melanie McGill, our smart and generous ownership team, they gave this to us for us to run with. So that's exactly what we're doing. And, I mean, when you talk about the power behind the compensation plan and you think about the great value that you have in these products, you look out there in the market, and there is nothing out there that can even come close to what you get with these products. So you're talking about health, and then you're talking about people getting back to work again, as Dr. Brazel talks about. People getting back to work and just feeling healthy and just making some money, creating a legacy for you and for your family. And I think it's quite amazing to be in such a position. So with that, Mr. T, I'm going to turn it over to you. Mr. T, are you out there?
Hey, girl, you could have kept on talking. You started to get all into the money there in a minute.
I'm sorry.
Girl, no, please, no apologies. Thank you so much for breaking down the products as you always do. Great job as always, and just admire your the way you're consistent and you stick with it, and you're consistent and just a faithful, committed member of the team. Thanks so much.
Absolutely.
Folks, what I'm going to do now is talk a little bit about the money. I always tell you guys we have one of the best compensation plans, pound for pound. If you put it up against almost all the compensation plans as it relates to a binary, for 720 business volume on one leg and 360 business volume on the other leg, $150 payout is amazing. And that's what happens, folks, once your team begins to build. And what you want to do is expose this to as many people as quickly as possible, just like Nikisha shared with you and the rest of the people that are on this call will share with you. It's all about sharing, not so much selling. It's all about sharing. I go in church now and people are like, man, can I have a D? Can I have a B? Can I have a B and a slim? And then I'm like, man, I might as well just pack all my sprays every time I come to church now. And it's just them, me sharing the information about what's happening with other people. People my age and younger who are vitamin D deficient. We're talking about 30-year-olds. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You got to get on this D spray. Forget all them pills that the doctor prescribed. And I had a buddy who went from taking, get this, folks, he went from taking, I think it was 10,000 IUs a day. Now he has to take 50,000 IUs a day. And I said, see, that's what happens when you just rely completely on some of these doctors. Not all of them. And again, I'm not making any medical claims and I'm not making any of that. I'm just telling you the real deal. And he was one of the guys that, Mr. T, make sure you bring me a D, a B, and a slim next Sunday to church. So just share this. And by doing that, folks, we have some people earning over $1,000 in 3 weeks just with the retail portion of the comp plan. Then we have the Fast Start bonus. If you find people who want to be business builders, anywhere from $20 up to $200 for bringing someone into this business. And then I share with you the team builder bonus, the team commissions. Once your team begins to grow, 720, 360 down to infinity. Every time there's a combination of that sort, 150, 150, 150, and it doesn't stop. You can actually earn up to $5,000 a day with that part of the compensation plan and up to $35,000 a week. We have people doing that right now with our sister division, My Video Talk. Then we have the residual part of the compensation plan. You can earn up to $150,000 with that part of the comp plan. And folks, I know these are big numbers, but I know we got some people who are dreamers, who love the big picture, who love that goal. You know, Mr. T, yeah, you're talking about $150,000 a month, but if I could just make $2,000 a month or $5,000 extra a month, I'll be happy. Well, you can do that here with this compensation plan. Then we have car bonuses, the easiest car qualifying program in the country, bar none, hands down. $600, $1,200, or $3,000 towards a car of your choice, and that's a Mercedes, BMW, or Tesla. Once you get up to the $3,000 range, you can pretty much get whatever car you want. So there is money everywhere here with 10. I just encourage you to get these products in your hands as quickly as possible and share them with as many people as you can. And next up, I want to turn it over to a young lady who has been doing exactly that. She's been using social media. She's been going out to networking events. Every time she goes out, Mr. T, guess what? Guess what? Call me right away. Call me ASAP. I got to share this with you. And I'm just looking for whenever Demeter says she's going to a meeting, I'm just like, okay, that meeting's going to be done in about 3 hours. And I'm just looking at my phone knowing that I'm going to get a call or a text with some exciting news. Now she's back in school working on finishing her degree. So she's doubling up here, but she is rocking and rolling with 10. Demeter, young lady, are you there on the line?
I'm here. Hello, everyone. I'm excited once again about our future with 10, Team Effort Network, the household name, the number one product in the industry. And not only am I excited, but I have some good tools to give you all in reference to network marketing. One, I think is very good for everybody to purchase a calendar. Don't wait till the new year to start your resolution with your business. Go out, purchase a calendar. And the reason I say that, your calendars come in handy and they help keep you on track, especially when it comes to organizing your schedule. When you're scheduling your callbacks and your follow-ups and booking your appointments with all the wellness parties that we're doing, or TTP parties, or the sim spray parties is what I like to call them. And I tell people all the time, activity with your parties lead to productivity that leads to results. And the results are people knowing the product, using the product, getting the results, and then they end up signing up under you as your success line. Another tool I think is very good that I do, I got a vision board. And on my vision board, I put my pictures up there of my BMW that 10 is going to pay for, my house that 10 is going to pay for, and a big check that I want from 10. So I think it's very good to have that vision, to look at it, and to keep moving towards that goal. And one other thing that I wanted to point out to you all, and please hear my heart when I say this, we need to treat our business like a business and not a hobby. The reason I say that, we should work our business with passion and commitment and excellence. It's your responsibility to take the responsibility to build your business and your success lines. You are in business for yourself, but guess what? You are not by yourself. You have to take charge and responsibility. You can't expect for your team to grow your success line. Your success line is growing at your speed. And the speed of your leader determines the speed of the pack. That's why I love Mr. T. And I'm so glad to be a part of his success line and to have him as a great leader, because he is a wonderful example, and everyone else that speaks on our calls. And if your team is not winning or growing, check on them, call them, meet with them, celebrate them, and don't be afraid to invest your time into your team. If Mr. T doesn't hear from me, I'm getting a text message or a call. Hey, Demeter, what's going on? You know, that's good, great leadership.
And that's why I'm glad to be a part. And especially, it starts at the top with Mel and Amy. They're wonderful leaders and great examples. And one thing that I have looked into is there are 4 stages of network marketing. And I'm going to go over the first stage. The first stage is formulation. That's the foundation stage, the beginning stages. And that's where we are with 10. We are not known yet worldwide, but guess what? The word is getting out. And 10 is also working on low-hanging fruit. As you heard Mr. T mention, the shipment and timing. The shipment has improved so much, and it's wonderful. And introduction of our new products that are coming on board. So, anyone that's new to network marketing, or if you've been in network marketing for a while and you just joined 10 Team Effort Network, the #1 in the industry, don't get discouraged. People are going to start coming on board in droves. Because that's what, where there's proof and a great leadership, top-notch products, because we have one of the best compensation plans, people are going to want to join us. 10's compensation plan was designed for us to make money fast and upfront. It was also designed for us to have long-term income, which is residual income. And then they incorporated our future residual income. That's with our huge customer acquisition base from selling our products. And also with your distributorship and your auto ship from your success line. So guess what? Be patient with us, because Rome was not built in a day. Don't move. Stay focused. Stay the course so you can see the fruits of your labor. And I say that because me and my mom had a conversation not too long ago. And this has been over 20-something years, and she still has this in her heart. My mother worked for NASA for a long time, and she had great leaders, and they would invest. They came to her to tell her about the internet. And they said, Rosa, we want you to invest $10,000. Now, the other guys had invested $20,000 and $30,000. My mom was like, I don't have that. They're like, well, you have $10,000. My mother was so afraid when it came to the internet because she didn't know anything about it. But guess what? Had she invested at $10,000, she would have been a multimillionaire by now. So when people come and like, oh, I haven't heard about 10 or whatever, we're just like when the internet launched. So those people that haven't joined us, they're going to regret it later. So stay the course, stay with us, run the race until we all get our checks. Mr. T, back to you.
Wow. I love the way you put that together at the end, Damita. Amazing job. Keep up the great work. Folks, I hope y'all took some good notes. She covered some great talking points there. Great job, Damita. So glad to have you on the team. I know you probably got a stack of books in front of you with some homework and some things to do, but appreciate your dedication as always. And folks, make sure to look up Damita Jo Johnson on Facebook, and you will see the proof is in the pudding. She puts it out there, and people are coming back. I need some of those sprays today. How much are those sprays? Get them to me right now. Damita, don't stop till we make it to the top, girl. All right. And to keep the fire hot, to keep the fire hot, we're going to take it all the way down to Houston, Texas, where they don't know anything but highness. And that's Dr. Reginald Razzle Dazzle Brazzle. He's built huge groups in the past, and so glad to have his leadership as a part of this team. And Doc, why don't you take it away, sir?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. I tell you, I'm just enjoying the call as usual. I tell you, Nita, Nikisha, and of course you, Mr. T. I mean, we don't really understand what we have in our hands. And the more and more that I get it out here, the more and more I realize that we have never, in all the years that we have dealt with a product, a health product, have had the type of testimonies that we've been going through. And I'll tell you, just like she said, and many times we talked about before, you do have to treat this business like a business. You have to treat it, I tell people you have to treat it like you paid $1 million for it. Because if you paid $1 million for something, you're going to put all your efforts in because you're going to get out there and you're going to work it because you're trying to make your money back. But, what the main thing I tell people is that you have to have a dream. You have to believe in yourself, number one, before you can sell yourself. And that's what a lot of people don't understand when they get into business. That product or that service, you can't let anybody take it away from you, your dream. And I'll tell you the reason why we're so hooked on this problem, because it's people call it cracking a bottle, and I like that because the fact that, that's a very hard disease to actually, get rid of or get off of crack. And when people taste these and try these products, because I'm going to tell you, just kind of touch on this a little for a second, I give them the products for at my cost, because it's kind of like even a crack dealer. I hate to keep using that example, but, when they give them people their product for little or nothing, guess what happens? They like it. They're going to come back. They're going to keep coming back. And that's what I've experienced with these products. They're so good, it's just, that's what happens automatically. So before you know it, you'll have 2,000, 3,000 customers just doing the product. So if you don't even think about it, if you can't even bring in one or two people, that's only required to bring in two, because the fact is that one of those customers is going to want to do it. That's the most important thing. So I always say aim at a customer, miss with a recruit. That's just a little training tip. But back to the dream, back to how me and my wife build organizations and how it grew. Because we just got in there and we just set ourselves on fire. We just got in there and they said, get two people, tell two people to get two people. Before you know it, you're going to have thousands. And before you know it, you're going to get this BMW, you're going to get this Mercedes, you're going to get the trips, you're going to have the rings, you're going to have everything that you ever dreamed of, whether you get out of the bed or not. But I'll tell you, you got to stay focused. Like she talked about, put that dream in front of you. Every time you get discouraged, don't want to get on a conference call, don't want to talk to somebody, don't want to mention about your product, because life is going to come through and it's going to slap you in the face. But as long as you got your dream in front of you, I tell you, you can win. Because the fact is that Team Effort Network, just remember, we're all a team and we're in this together. And together, each and every one of us can make a difference in other people's lives. You have somebody out there that is suffering, about to get their foot amputated because of diabetes. You got somebody out there that's contemplating suicide because of their mental state. And, with our sprays, there's a spray that can help with that. You have somebody that's out there that's suffering financially and need a better way, and somebody that's about to get laid off or somebody that's been laid off, and then have a plan B. The world is wide open for us. And we have the product, we have the company, we have the timing, because the timing is so important. We're talking about a paradigm shift. We're talking about sprays over pills and whatever else that's out there. And the delivery, 98%? Come on, you got to be kidding. So that's why we're getting such fast results. And the compensation plan, oh my God. You're talking about, 75 people to get a car? Come on. That's really just almost really a joke. 75 customers or 75 representatives, either way. But my point is that let's get back to hoping and believing in ourselves. Let's get back to thinking about those things you always used to think about when you were young, or at one time you should have thought about that new car, that home on the lake, or perhaps just help your family members, your dad, your mom, or children, or charity organization. That's what this is all about. And it's time to build your dreams and stop building somebody else's. And also be in good health, because that's what these products are. It's about health and wealth. Remember, the definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing over again and expecting a different result. Be like the rich I watch rich people. I study rich people, and I try to mimic rich people. They invest in themselves and assets, not liabilities like the poor do. What decisions would you make today or tonight? You're going to keep doing what you want to do. What I tell you to do what you don't want to do for the next few years, next year or two, so you then can do what you want to do for the rest of your life. And with that said, I want to thank y'all for allowing me again to share some food for thought. And we hope that something that we said tonight can inspire you to tap into that desire that you once had, or just at the edge of your, dreams again, and become all that you were designed from our Heavenly Creator. Remember, Mark Twain said, 2 most important days of our lives: number 1, when we were born, and number 2, when we find out our why. Thank you, Mr. T.
Thank you so much, Dr. Reginald Razzle Dazzle Brazzle. And folks, yes, you talked about it. You guys hit the ground running from the first time you joined this business, and you haven't looked back. And so honored to have you on the team. To did a great job. Nikisha, great job as always. Appreciate the leadership that's on this call. And if you're brand new, again, get back with the person that invited you to this call and become a member of our family. And if you're sitting here on the fence and you're just using the products, keep using the products, but go ahead and share them. The key thing is share them with as many people as quickly as you possibly can. Thank you all for joining us. Be sure to join the morning calls at 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. There's also another call, I believe, on Sunday and Wednesdays. Be sure to check the calendar and look for another call like this, same time, same place on Thursday, 6 o'clock Mountain, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. With that being said, this call is officially over. Be blessed, and we'll see you all at the top. Take care, folks.